We are going to make a jewelry box using palette sticks. Okay, so here I have felt, a thin felt, and I cut out one piece 4 inches by 4 inches, a piece of cardboard 4 inches by 4 inches, and another piece of felt approximately 4.5 inches. I used Evo glue or Evo stick. You can use your Evo stick, or you can even use your glue gun. The glue gun can sometimes be a bit bumpy if you don't stick it in time. So you're gonna line this piece with felt. A bigger piece in the back and a smaller piece in the front because we're going to cover those edges with the overlap. Going to take the glue gun, or you can also use this glue, but then you would have to hold it until it dries. Use the glue gun. I have a little overhang here. It's a bit uneven and it might be a little bumpy, so I cut that off, and I'm going to use the glue gun and stick these in place all the way around, then trimming off the edges. Okay, while I wait for the glue gun to heat up, I have to cut my palette sticks in half. I can't seem to find my ruler, so I cut a piece of paper out the size of my palette stick. Right? I fold it in half, and then I use this as my guide to cut my palette sticks. This is a wood carving saw. Just using it to mark my palette stick, pretty much, just to get a groove so that I could cut or break evenly with a scissors. Right? Try to be careful not to break it badly. If you don't have a little saw, that shouldn't be a problem. You can still cut or mark, score it, and then break it. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I want to do this to all my palette sticks that are going around the side of my box. Now that the glue gun is hot, I put a line of glue on all my edges, and I fold in. Notice you can either fold it all in like that, but I choose to do a shortcut and turn it down like this. Fold it all in one go. Okay? Make sure that it's holding. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to end up with a little piece on the edge. You can pinch that in and snip it off. Right? There you go. Put a little glue. And you cover all your edges. Now that all your sides are stuck down, you can use a scissors and neaten off any edges that might be hanging off. Okay, you cut off any edges that might be hanging off. Neaten up all those edges. Sorry for that noise. Okay, now I'm going to glue one of these in each corner with the glue gun. Okay. corner. I'm not too concerned about the colors. It just so happened that these palette sticks are colored. I would have been just fine with them being plain, but this is what I have at the point in time. So I'm not too concerned about the colors. What I'm actually checking is not the color, but the height of it, because all of them were not the exact same length. So a little glue. And we put one in the corner. Okay, there we go. Right. Now what I would like to do is bring one on the inside. What I'm going to have to do is trim the edges. Trim off the little edges. What you can do is score a line into the palette stick with a hacksaw blade or a serrated knife, or if you have one of these little saws, you can use that. You score your line into it, and your scissors is then going to cut through a lot easier. Or you can cut all the way through with your blade or your knife. Lining them up, you're going to cut, and we're going to stack all the way up. Okay, now the intention would be to paint this after. Even though you have this line in here, you could cover it with masking tape or painter's tape or even some paper and paint around your box. So this is what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to come back with more. Now what you want to do is take some other palette sticks and build up this side. You're going to build up both sides using your glue. Now you can use your Yoo-hoo or your evil stick, but I'm using the glue gun so that I can finish faster. Right? So this is what you're doing. You're going to stick like this on either side. And there you have that side. You want to do the same thing over here. After we do that, we are going to work on the lid. I'm going to paint it with some acrylic paint. This is a red gold metallic paint. So I'm going to apply that now and allow it to dry. Then I'm going to work on the lid. Okay, so I decided that it would be a good idea to line the inside with the same black felt. I am waiting for the box to dry. The paint is on it, and then I'm going to finish lining the inside with this black felt. Right? This is our box. What we have to do now is make a lid for it and decorate the box. So we will do that in the next video.